It's a residential building.
I came to Dubai about 2 weeks ago. I packed my life up from KZN to come and expand my business here, so to do work. So I came here, no plans on going back to the country. I was here purely for work. You can hear just within the silence of the city that there is fear lingering around. As much as, we're trying to normalize life, the next minute you hear like a missile in the air or debris falling on buildings and so forth. So I'm around like the hub where like downtown is, Business Bay is. So we did hear that and we kind of saw as well in the sky as well. So I have a lot of anxiety because now with the leader that sadly passed on, we don't know what's going to happen next. This could even turn, 360 degrees and be the worst thing that happens now that the UAE is getting attacked. I'm feeling anxious also because I came here by myself. I don't have any family here as well. So I'm by myself experiencing this by myself. And if there was an option to get on a plane and go home, I would take that. But now, obviously, knowing that the flights have been cancelled, there are so many South Africans that are stranded as we speak. If there's an opportunity for us to leave, we would definitely take it.
Oh my God. I knew it was coming. You heard
They
it?
just blew that shit up. Oh no. Get me out of here.
Let's go inside. Hey y'all. As you know, I'm the girl that decided to spend her 30th birthday in Dubai. And I'm coming on here very humbly, asking my president to just seize it. I'm an American taxpaying citizen. And I've now been stuck over here since the 24th. I've been blessed to be able to buy 3 different flights from 3 different airlines, and they've all been canceled. I don't know who this will reach. I don't know if it'll reach anyone. But I am not the person who gets on here like this. But I am desperate to get home to my family. So I'm asking, I'm pleading, please just, whoever can help us, please just help. And it's not even about the financial part. We just don't have a way out. Every time we try, it gets canceled. So I'm putting myself out here on the internet, as humble as I know how, to just get some help. Thank you.
I'm scared. I'm in a foreign land. And for other people, this is home, and they are continuing with their lives, taking jogs, going for walks, and, just continuing with their lives. So we decided, okay, let's go out and get fresh air. I don't want to lie. It was literally as we stepped out of the hotel, we had sounds, goo, and I think about 3 goo, goo, goo explosion sounds. And they sounded very near. Like, obviously, you cannot be camera ready for that, and yeah, I just went back inside. I got overwhelmed by the fear. I was very emotional. I'll try to show you, how much I panicked. Yo, Mara, that was close. Like that sound, that explosion, the last one. Yeah, we could literally see it. Yo, oh, what? the explosion sounds. Horrific. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I just want to be home. But if I'm being honest, today I'm a bit calmer. Maybe because the last time we heard like explosion sounds was around in the morning, around 9 a.m. And according to what we're hearing is that the explosion sounds are actually not like the missiles hitting the ground. They are being intercepted in the air. Like yesterday, for the first time, I actually saw it, the interception happening. But it's still a horrific experience to see the missile, and hear that explosion sounds, because even the interception is an explosion sound. So yeah, apparently 90 something percent of the missiles have been intercepted, meaning they have not hit and impacted, which is good, I guess. But it's still scary business, right? Yeah, that has happened, and then we had to come back inside, took a nap, I became a bit calm, went on with our day in the evening. And today, the first thing we did, because remember yesterday it was Sunday, like I had mentioned that we couldn't get hold of the Emirates airline, neither could we get hold of the travel insurance. I assumed it was because it was Sunday. So today in the morning, what we did, first thing was try to get hold of the Emirates, and thankfully they got back to us. They were suggesting to reschedule our booking for the 2nd of March, which is, no, the 3rd of March. Am I correct? Initial flight they had suggested, I think it was the 3rd. And then as we were replying to say, yes, please, because we're trying to fly out as soon as we can, then they replied back to say, actually, that has also been cancelled, but can we please put you on the next flight, which is the 4th? So we have accepted that, and we have received the confirmation email with that booking. So hopefully, crossing fingers, we can be able to fly out on the 4th of March. But this is only dependent on the Dubai International Airport, if it will be opened. Because as it stands right now, the update is that it's still closed. So flights are still not going out. Yesterday we had gotten the update that the flights from Emirates, flights are not going out, but probably until today, 1500. But today, before 1500, we got an email to say that flights are still not going out, hopefully until tomorrow, 1500, right? Until the 3rd, 1500. I will try to put that update here. But I guess our flights are now dependent on if the airport will open. But like I said, we were able to reschedule a booking. So hopefully we can be able to leave on the 4th as it stands right now. Hopefully that doesn't get cancelled. Another issue now that we have is the travel insurance. We have a travel insurance with AIG, if I'm correct, AIG travel insurance. We've been trying to speak to them for the past 2 hours or more, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not even exaggerating. Putting us on hold, putting us to the next person. The next person seeks the very same information that the previous person seeked. The back and forth for about 2 to 3 hours now. The final lady that we spoke to said that we can only claim for the expenses that we've incurred since we had to leave, which was yesterday, because yesterday we extended our booking for 2 nights from our own pockets. So it's quite expensive for us, which is like about 7 grand just for 2 nights. So they're saying we can only claim that. Actually, we are processing a claim for only then. But firstly, they cannot give us money in advance to book going forward, right? Number 2, they are saying that their processing claims takes about 3 to 5 days. 3 to 5 days? What do you mean? This is an emergency. We don't have 3 to 5 days. Like, so we were a bit irritated by that because we don't have 3 to 5 days, if I'm being honest. So that put us a bit off. But now we are actually trying to reply to their email with the form and the documents they've requested so that they can try to process the claim. But we are hoping it's going to be sooner and faster than 3 to 5 days, because harina yoni 3 to 5 days. But yeah, that's where we're at. And I think that's it from my side. Another thing is that, yes, we have contacted the South African consulate via email yesterday, and today I actually called them to find out if there's anything they can assist us with, because we are expected to check out of the hotel tomorrow morning and stuff like that. And they said, unfortunately, there's nothing they can help us with for now. If there's any communication from the government, then they will let us know. But for now, other people I see that they are saying that no, we are exaggerating the situation in Dubai and whatever. But I'm saying that different experiences for different people. I'm here and I'm scared for my life. I just want to go home. And people that are here and they have so much faith in the air defense of this country. All good for you, Sana. Happy for you, but na ke batla go ya gae. And that's where I'm at. So I don't think I'm over exaggerating. I hope it doesn't seem like that. But this is a true reflection of what's going on in my life right now.
So, the South African Department of International Affairs has released certain statements on their social media platforms where they're giving you a list of South African embassy contact details that you can contact if you are stuck in the Middle East at the moment. I've made a video about this before. If you go onto the Department of International Relations, they've got an app for South Africans who are currently living abroad. And I know that people's going to come in the comments and say, oh, but they don't answer their phones. Guys, this is the contact information of the South African embassies currently in the Middle East. It is of vital importance that you try to make contact with them, email them, let them know where you are in the Middle East so that they are aware of your presence and exactly where you are. You need to share information like where you're currently staying, your passport information, and so on. And I really do hope that this helps people that are currently stuck in the Middle East, whether you were there for a layover flight or if you are currently working there. The people working there probably knows this already. But this is the information. Please share this video. Please comment. And again, please just be safe out there. People in the comments, be considerate, be empathetic. And we keep praying for safety, and we keep praying that the situation in the Middle East calms down and that the South Africans and everybody who is there is safe.
I think with this last advice, it will go a long way to help as many South Africans that are stranded in Dubai, because of the recent conflict between United States and Iran. You understand? So please, and this has resulted to flight cancellation and other issues. Please do fit to stay safe wherever you are.